Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for October. I hope everybody's doing really well. I would like to take a quick second, Leo, to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Leo out there. So if it's not resonating, guys, I suggest you check your other signs and placements and see if your messages might be in those readings. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. So if it is resonating, guys, get in where you fit in. And as always, please do not try to force yourself into a reading that is simply not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? Leo. All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Six of Wands. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Two of Pentacles. All right, so it looks like, so Seven of Swords is not always a negative card. Sometimes it can be a card of planning and keeping things quiet. I do see that you've been making decisions lately. I feel like there is, you're definitely geared towards truth as well. And I can see that it might be about communication. You might have made a decision about truthful communication. With somebody. I do feel like this would be somebody that you're on a break about. So there may be plans in your head about what you would say to somebody. Now with the Six of Wands, I do feel like you're wanting success in a situation. I also feel like you may be receiving recognition in some other areas of your life. With the Two of Pentacles, you may have to kind of rob Peter to pay Paul a little bit right now. You could be having some difficulty with your finances a little bit. It's not dramatic. It's just like you're having to really balance things out. It's taking a lot of planning. Don't worry, you will be successful with that because I can see that here in the cards. There could have been a loss that you had just recently that's caused this situation. But overall, I see you doing a lot of planning. I see you making decisions. Let me see who is in your energy. I do feel like there's somebody in your energy that you haven't talked with in a while. You do not trust this person. And this is who you would have made, you're making plans about what to say. Now, their energy shows the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Hierophant in the reverse, and the Emperor in the reverse. So, yeah, let's talk about this, Leo. So this is somebody who ended things with you in this connection. They chose to go in another direction entirely. And I do feel like this is somebody who is very, very controlling. They may not have been faithful in the connection, but I definitely see that this is somebody who is controlling. In fact, they can be outright cruel at times. This person could be a Taurus, could be an Aries. They don't have to be, but what I'm also seeing is that this is somebody who, they may be a business owner. If they are, I feel like they're not as successful right now with their business as they would like to be. There's a sense in this person's life that things are spinning out of control. This is because this is somebody who is not really clear about where they want to go, what they want to do. This is also somebody who does not listen to advice from people older or more mature than them. So let me see. Let me see the energy between you and this person. This is also somebody that is, learning a karmic lesson, or there's a karmic cycle here. So the energy between the two of you is the Page of Swords. This could be a person, I'm trying to remember who it was. It might have been Aries, that right in the center of their reading. So if you're involved with an Aries, for sure, you want to look at that Aries reading. But in the center of the reading was the Page of Swords. So I'm going to show you what I showed to Aries in this particular deck. I want you to look at the boots, all right? The boots are literally snakes, and they have forked tongues, okay? So between the two of you is this Page of Swords. So somebody may have also come into this connection There could have been lies. There could have been somebody trying to veer your person in another direction. I'm definitely seeing, though, that between the two of you, there is a lack of communication. You're both wondering what the other is doing. It is a possibility that somebody interfered in the connection, though, and if so, they may still be in the middle of this connection. This would have likely been the person that your person went towards. Yep. This person may be very jealous of you. But I definitely feel like you're both kind of doing a little low-key snooping and trying to figure out what each other are up to. So let's see what's affecting this connection. Six of Swords reversed and the Devil. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Aries reading also had the Devil in the reading. So what's affecting the connection is you feel stuck. You feel like this person has been deceitful. You're feeling very stuck and unable to move forward. You don't trust this person. And indeed, this person has some toxic elements. They, and I mentioned a few of them before. Now, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, but this person is very toxic and they're chained to something that is also toxic. But I feel like it's not you. I feel like it's this Page of Swords. Interesting. So, and this toxic, whatever the toxicity is that is in this person's life is what ended this connection. You have never fully moved on from this connection. Let me see your outcome at the end of the week. The Knight of Pentacles. So that's slow progress forward. Yeah, that's slow progress forward. You're still working on getting your balance by the end of the week, but this person that's in your energy, they're in a very controlling state of mind. They're definitely going through a karmic lesson here. I do see that there's going to be some very, very slow forward progress, though. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Could be dealing with a Gemini. But as an underlying energy, Leo, this indicates that, there's manifesting that's going on. You're manifesting success. I don't know what this person's manifesting. We'll see. But you're definitely manifesting. You want to be successful, not only in this connection, but in general. I see you doing a lot of planning and a lot of balancing as well. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Six of Wands here? Why is the Six of Wands here for Leo? All right, we have the Three of Swords reversed, and we have the Star card in reverse. So you're trying to heal your heart. That's what you're, and you are going to successfully do that. You're being recognized by others, by the way. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but the more you heal this broken heart, the more other people are recognizing you. There is somebody out there that is a bit jealous of you for some reason. It's like they don't feel that you deserve a title of some sort. But I do see you healing. There's a lot of healing here. I can see where your heart was definitely broken. It had to do with this person that interfered or the other person that moved in another direction. There's still some imbalance. There's still some healing that needs to go on. Your emotions are not always in balance. I can see that you kind of go back and forth, but don't worry too much here, Leo, because you will successfully heal this broken heart. I can see it in the cards. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Wheel of Fortune, very nice, and Temperance in reverse. So things are going to move in your favor. This person, this Page of Swords, pages are typically either someone that is younger or they're more immature than you. I feel like this is somebody who may act like they're older than what they are, but this is somebody interfering in this connection. That's where the deceit came in, Or it could just be that this person was deceitful because they have some toxic elements to them. And I do feel that regardless, I'm hearing no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So whatever is going on, whether it's an outside party that's affecting this connection, whether it's the toxicity of the person who's in your energy, just know that while it is causing a lot of emotional imbalance for you, it's going to move in your favor. So no matter what happens here with this toxic, deceit or whatever's happening, it's actually going to work out in your favor one way or the other. Now, what's keeping your emotions in balance is that you're not moving forward. It's keeping you in that state where you're up and down, up and down. So what's going to move you forward, what's going to create the healing and bring the success is you taking the steps to heal. Taking the steps to heal and moving forward instead of staying stuck in this energy. Now, let me see why there's an indication for you to begin going out, whether it's with friends or whether it's with, just groups of some sort. I am seeing groups, or even dating if that's what you would like to do. Show me why the Two of Pentacles is here. All right, so we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Wands reversed. So you're definitely trying to balance this out. You don't know whether you even want to be with this person at this time. I do feel like for most of you, this person was not faithful. I'm seeing it in the cards on two different places, possibly three. So you go back and forth. You weigh out the pros and cons of reconciling with this person. And then you weigh out the pros and cons of, can you actually live with this person after everything that's happened? I definitely see that this is a big loss for you. I definitely feel that you're really trying to balance out your emotions, and you go back and forth about whether or not you want to be with this person. Know that you are healing, and all of this is a process of the healing, but you want to be able to find ways to move forward. And just know that whatever was done here is actually working in your favor. And I know that's hard to believe, but the cards are saying that it's actually working in your favor here. And I do believe that. That's a quote that I heard from the Bible is, it's no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So I feel like you are being watched over, even if you don't feel like you are. And sometimes I do feel like some of you feel like you might be a little abandoned by spirit. You are not. Bottom of the deck right now is the Four of Swords. So you're taking a break here. You're resting and you're healing. Now let's look at this person's energy. I do feel like you haven't talked with this person for a while. They chose to move in another direction. Yeah, Four of Wands reversed, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So they may have moved towards a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting air sign energy very strong here. This is somebody who ended this connection. This looks like it was a long-term connection. You may have even been married to this person, or living with them, or in a long-term connection. But I'm telling you, I can't wait to clarify this Page of Swords, because I feel like somebody stepped into this connection and, caused some interference here. So let me see why the Hierophant is here. Now, this person that's in your energy, they might be the type of person that has difficulty talking about their feelings. They generally are a good communicator. But I do feel that they are more intellectual than they are feeling. All right, we have the Three of Wands. We have the Seven of Cups. This person wants to be loved unconditionally. Yeah, but they're not giving that unconditional love is the problem. So this is, I can see it though. They're waiting to be loved unconditionally. And I'm not saying you didn't. I'm just saying that's what in their head, that's what they're thinking. So I do feel this person ended the connection, and they had other options. There was a lot of confusion, and there still is a lot of confusion in their energy. So I do have them kind of waiting, but they're in a very toxic energy. They're not in a clear, you know, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with Leo. They're in a really toxic energy here. And I do feel like they still have options, and I do feel like they're kind of waiting to see what you're going to do here. They're kind of confused too. So I don't know if maybe you haven't reached out to this person, and in the past you maybe did, but they're in this waiting energy. They're waiting in confusion after the end of this connection here. But they are in a very toxic energy. Why is the Emperor here in reverse? The Moon and the Two of Swords. So this person has made a decision, but whatever their decision is, they're kind of keeping it to themselves. It looks like their decision is to begin to slowly move forward, but they're not really talking about that decision. And I feel like this person could be a little depressed as well. Let's talk about this Page of Swords, Leo. Why is this Page of Swords here? Queen of Cups reversed, water sign energy, and King of Wands. Okay, so this person that came into your person's energy, they came in with passion. It was all about the passion, not the emotion. And this person speaks out of both sides of their mouth. They came in with passion. So they may have seduced your person. They may have seduced your person, and your person's sitting here thinking that they were being loyal, which is very interesting. They know that your person here knows that you've pulled back. This is somebody who felt that they were a perfect match to you. But here we have the Page of Swords talking about the King of Wands, and that's Leo energy. This is what caused you to pull your energy back, to pull, you have feelings and love for this person, but you feel like you should just give up and just, heal your heart. You don't see that giving of your emotions is going to be helpful. And you're very choosy too, Leo. You're a very choosy person about who you give your emotions to. But this person has basically this Page of Swords. This is either someone younger than you or your person, or they're just more immature. This person has said that you don't love them, But the truth is that they brought passion. They seduced your person, and they told stories about you. It ended the connection. Yeah. I don't like whoever this Page of Swords is. And that person is between the two of you at this time. I will tell you this, though. Your person has not forgotten you, and they are kind of focusing on you. So maybe you staying kind of to yourself, keeping your emotions to yourself, is forcing them to focus on you. I don't know, but they are focused on you. All right, so we have Judgment in reverse. We have the Three of Coins and the Six of Pentacles. All right, so what's affecting the connection is a soul contract. There's a soul contract, possibly a physical contract if you were married to this person, but it's a contract here. I can see that you have been unable to move forward from this. With Judgment in reverse, you're not able to move towards a reconciliation with this person. You're feeling like it's never going to happen, that it's never going to come together. And I do feel that, you may feel that you've made a poor judgment call here. Just know, Leo, that regardless of all these doubts and these fears, this is actually moving in your favor in some manner. And I know that's hard to believe when you're kind of in that position where you feel like everything's moving against you, but you're going to have to trust spirit that this is actually to your benefit in some manner. Now, the person that's in your energy, this is somebody who wants an equal give and take. They may have been giving their energy to you and to somebody else, and eventually ended the connection with you. I will say that they are very confused right now about why you're not approaching them, why you're not talking to them, and I don't feel like you are. So there's this waiting energy. They're waiting for this unconditional love, but the problem is that they're not giving that. They're in a very toxic energy here. This is somebody who really does kind of think more about what they want than what the other person wants. So in order to positively affect this connection, there would have to be a cooperative coming together. And I don't know, because right now you look like you're at a low point regarding connection. They look like they're in a very toxic, self-serving type of energy, all about me. And so I don't know that that is actually possible. I do feel like the two of you have come together very cooperatively in the past. But right now there seems to be a lot of unknowns here. So just follow your intuition on this, Leo, because I don't feel like your intuition is going to steer you wrong. Let me see your outcome at the end of the month or the end of the week. All right, so we have the 10 of Wands. We have the 9 of Wands reversed, and we have the King of Pentacles reversed. So the person that's in your energy, I do feel like they are trying to resolve problems in their life. They really are. They're trying to learn lessons. These are karmic lessons that they're learning. And I do feel that they're trying to overcome, some karmic lessons here. Some of those karmic lessons have to do with being unfaithful, feeling the loss in this connection. That's teaching them a lot. They're making decisions now, but they're not really being forthcoming about those decisions. There still seems to be a lot that is unknown. What I can tell you is that they're moving forward to resolving issues. This is somebody who could be having some financial issues as well, especially if they are a business owner of some sort. There seems to be something here that has spun out of control. It's caused a loss for them financially. They could be experiencing some depression about it, and it kind of hit them out of the blue. So they're working at trying to balance out that situation. They're having to take action to do that. They may be waiting and looking at their options to do that as well. So this is somebody who has experienced a deep loss with you, but this has been a lesson for them. They're trying to take the lesson and move forward. Right now, this is somebody who is not willing to commit. I don't see them. They're kind of out of control in their life with this Emperor in reverse. They're a very the more their life spins out of control, the more they try to control others. And this is what's caused the loss for them. So right now, they're deciding that they're not going to commit to anybody. Yeah, they're in a really toxic energy here. And I do feel like they have multiple options. I do feel like they, they're waiting to be loved unconditionally, but they're not providing what it is that they want given to them. Now, in your energy, Leo, I see you learning a lot too. I do feel like this ending has been very heavy on you. I feel like sometimes you feel so weighed down, you don't know what direction to go in. I see you going back and forth about whether or not you want to reconcile with this person or you can reconcile with them. I see that you've been heartbroken. I see that you feel rejected and abandoned by this person, and you are still healing from this. And I do feel that that will be successful. You will successfully heal from this and begin to move forward. Now, I can see that you want to reconcile with this person. I don't feel this person is in a good space. They want that stable foundation, but they're not doing what it takes to get there, and their mind is not even on that at this time. They're very non-committal. So what you need to know is that somehow this is actually all the deceit, all the problems, whether the deceit was from this Page of Swords or the deceit was from your person or both, it's still working out in your favor because you are protected here, even though some of you don't feel like you are right now. It is going to be working out in your favor. No weapon formed against you is going to prosper. So I see both of you kind of moving forward, but not necessarily together. And I can see you really don't trust this person. And it doesn't mean it's forever. It just means that right now I see you both working on your own course in life. Bottom of the deck is the Hangman in reverse. So this is underlying energy. There's something here you're manifesting that the wait is over. So if you're manifesting something in particular, other than this connection, that wait may be over. If you're manifesting understanding, I can see enlightenment happening for sure. I feel like most of you are beginning to look at this person in a very different manner. That's actually going to help you to manifest the life that you do want to. All right, so I'm going to pull an oracle for you. Pulling for the sign of Leo. And we'll see if there's any further information for you. I'm going to cut the deck and pull. All right, so you have Skull of Light. It's called Illumination, which is similar to the card that you have here at the bottom of the deck. So I'm using the Halloween Oracle. And happy Halloween, guys. So give me just a second. I'm going to read that to you. All right. It says, as the famous psychotherapist Jung suggested, knowing our own darkness helps us cope with the darkness of others. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding of our more destructive or shadow natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. The idea of being shown the way in the most difficult of times and always knowing that we are never alone in the darkness are the keys to this magical element. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogeyman under the bed. It is too scary, too big, and we know not how to defeat it. Yet by simply shining the torch upon such darkness, the victory is ours. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bright illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see and act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. Ooh, that's powerful. So you have this illumination coming to you. I feel like you're actually manifesting it. So don't hide from this. Allow yourself to see this very clearly. Allow it to be illuminated, because you're going to also see some shadows within you that you need to address as well. But I definitely feel like you're going to be looking at this person very differently and the situation very differently in the near future. All right, I hope this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, Leo, namaste.